What up, B Squad? It is me, JB, and we are here today, you guys, with another review for Bold and Bougie, Season 1, Episode number 6, you guys. We're going to talk about this because this is Episode 6, and this episode is titled Divorcing the BS. And the preview, well, I don't think we even got a preview for next week, but I know the commercial that I heard, it said, next week on the season finale of Bold and Bougie. I was like, season finale? 7 episodes? That's very interesting. Like, they're only getting 7 episodes. And WeTV doesn't really do reunions, so I don't know if they're going to get a reunion. Honestly, I don't care if they get a reunion or not. I don't honestly care. I don't. Now, before we go ahead and jump into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this episode of Bold and Bougie, shall we? All right, you guys. So this episode, we see Malaysia. So it opens up with her. She's calling her sister, right? And so she's at the attorney's office. And, you know, she's dealing with this stuff with Gennaro when it comes to the child support. So she went in to see her attorney, and the attorney let her know they found Gennaro and that they served Gennaro. So her attorney told her what's next in the process. She said either he will be pissed off at you, which I'm like, most men, you know, who get served for child support, they definitely do get mad at the woman. Like, you just trying to come after me for money. Well, I didn't lay down but myself and have these children, so I need help with these kids, right? So, yeah. And she said, or he can give it to his attorney. Now, I don't know the latest with Malaysia and her process, so I guess if they get renewed for a season 2, we will find that out, or we might find it out in the season finale. Very odd that they're ending season 1 on an odd episode, but the way that WeTV operates also is very weird too. WeTV is ending, it's a season finale, but y'all know when WeTV, it takes them a while to move on to a season 2 or a season 3, because look at Love After Lockup. Love After Lockup has been on for God knows how many seasons, but we're only on season, 5 of Love After Lockup, because they give you like damn near 100 episodes in a season. So, I mean, even look at what was the show, Growing Up Hip Hop. I didn't even realize that show had ended. I did not realize that Growing Up Hip Hop had ended, because I was wondering. I was like, when are they coming back? And then I went online to look that the last season that they had was their last season. I was fine with that because I was kind of over Growing Up Hip Hop, but I did like Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta. But they had been since canceled that one. What else? Now, next up, we got Tamika. So you guys remember that the girls are doing the day trip, right? What's her name? Crystal is put on, right? So all the ladies are meeting. So Tamika was the first one to arrive. So I didn't realize it until we really got into it, that the ladies all have their different thing that they are doing for the day trip. So it's not just them hopping on the bus and them going and doing, going somewhere for a trip. They all have a little activity that they're doing. So Tamika was the first to arrive, then Goshay, then it was Princess, and then we got Malaysia, and we got Crystal that came late. So Tamika, Princess, and Goshay were the first 3 there, right? So So remember, they're divorcing something. Here's my thing with Goshay. She's like, my marriage is good. Ma'am, nobody said divorce your relationship. You're divorcing things in your life. I feel like Goshay likes to complain about shit, and it's just like, girl, shut up, please. But she gave them balloons, right? So on their balloons, they're gonna write something on the balloon, and they're gonna pop the balloon, right? So for Tamika's balloon, she wrote, I believe, Tamika wrote Doubt, and that's what she's releasing. Princess wrote Shame, and that's what she's releasing. And Goshay, I think Goshay put her family drama. That's what she put. So then when Malaysia and Crystal joined her, Malaysia, she put on hers, she's going to give away fear. And Crystal's going to give away pain. And I was like, okay, I actually like that. I really did like that. We'll pause here and we'll move forward. So they got on the bus and they're heading to the next thing. So the next thing is something that Princess is putting on. So Princess is taking them to a dance class. Now, what I will say though, Princess, girl, when you came out there in that lace lingerie, I was like, well, I say, because Mama was stacked. Mama got a body on her. I want her to dress better. I just want Princess to dress better, because the way that she dresses, it's interesting style. It's interesting. I definitely have to say it's interesting, but but she looked good, right? She definitely looked good. So they went to the dance class, and the dance instructor was somebody that I just do not see it. I never saw it for her on Hollywood X's, and then I really just don't see it for her in general currently, right? Because she still carries that man's last name, and I know why. It's a vanity reason why. So it's Andrea Kelly, ex-wife of Robert Kelly, aka R. Kelly, right? So I just have an issue with her because of the fact that you were married to that man. You knew the things that he did. You were even in the Surviving R. Kelly documentary. And as much as we would blame him for the things that he's done, we also have to blame the people that were around him that knew the things that he was doing, right? But that's not even what my biggest issue with Drea is. My biggest issue is the fact that you said things about the man. You were in the documentary talking about the man, but yet and still you keep the last name. Why would you Again, I know it gets her into doors. It's access to things, but at this point, that name is it's sullied. It's toxic. It's very toxic. So I wouldn't want that last name. I would drop the fuck out of that last name, because at this point, people know who you are. People know you for your dancing. So you don't need his last name anymore. So I don't understand why you still fucking carry that last name. I'm not about to go off on a tangent, but that is just how I feel about her. I just don't see it for her. I don't see it for her, period, point blank, right? Now, I do want to go back real quick, because on the way there, Goshay, Tamika was rapping, right? And Tamika was rapping about, I guess, not being with a woman or something. So Goshay talking about, it feels like you're homophobic. I was like, oh my God, girl. You are like a dog with a bone when it comes to Tamika. Do I think that Tamika could be a little bit, Tamika watch what she say about, when she was talking about the rap, everybody else was just laughing. It wasn't nothing, she didn't say nothing negative about a lesbian relationship. Or maybe I didn't take it that way. But I'm not a lesbian, so I can't really say how Goshay. But I do feel like Goshay is like a dog with a bone when it comes to Tamika. I do feel like she looks for anything and anything to have a particular issue with Tamika. Because this is not the first time, and it's not going to be the last time that she has an issue with Tamika in this episode. So after they do the dance class, what's her name? Drea has them put their hands over their, their heart and over their womb, right? And she did some affirmations with them. Crystal was affected by it, and so was Goshay. And I will say, this was one scene of Goshay that I didn't dislike, right? Because she was real and vulnerable in this moment. She got upset because she thought about what happened to her with her, her how do I say that on this camera? Somebody touching her inappropriately, right? And the R word, right? So I didn't dislike that, but I just think that Goshay does do a lot, and she definitely gets on my last damn nerves. We'll pause here and we'll go ahead and wrap up this episode, you guys. So they left the dance class, and Shad is going to join them at this point, right? So they're going to be going to a break room. That is something I have never been. Two things that I've never done that I've, when they first came out, everybody was doing them, and I've still yet to experience them. A break room or a rage room. I've never been to one of those, and I've never been to an escape room. Those are two things that I have not done. Because I remember when I first moved to Dallas in 2015, escape rooms were everywhere, and they're still here. There's still some here in Dallas, and I remember everybody was going to an escape room. You know what? I don't think I would ever do an escape room. The more I think about it, because I'm very claustrophobic, and to think about it, because you have to go through that stuff to get. Nah, it ain't for me. I wouldn't do it. I would probably lose my shit. Yep. Nope. Wouldn't do it. So on the way to the break room, Goshay is telling the ladies about her doing a drag brunch, right? And she wants to bring awareness to the LGBT. What is the letters? What is it? What is it now, you guys? Because they keep adding letters to it, and that's no offense, but LGBT it's QIA, but I feel like they've added some other letters to it, and I don't know what those letters. I don't know what I don't know what those letters stand for. No, so yeah. All I knew growing up was LGBTQ. Well, actually, it wasn't Q. LGBT. It just used to be LGBT, but then they added Q. Now they added the I and the A. What the hell is A? Oh, is A the asexual thing? I believe. I don't know. I don't know, because all I knew was lesbian, gay, trans, and bisexual. Then they added the Q, which is queer, right? But never mind. I was going to ask a question, but I still don't even understand that part either. Neither here nor there. So Tamika's like, "What are you bringing awareness to?" I was like, "Oh my God, Tamika, why?" So Tamika, now Goshay did lose me. She said it's a fundraiser, and if they have to buy a ticket, that's $100. I was like, okay. So it's gonna be at her spot, and I was like, $100, girl. What the hell am I spending $100 for? I mean, the food must be immaculate. $100 is a lot of money, girl. Can I just give a donation of $50? No, I'm just joking, you guys. I'm just joking. But okay. So she feels like if Tamika doesn't come, because Tamika feels like she doesn't need education. I was like, Tamika. I think even people who think that they're well versed on topics, you can always stand to learn something new. That's what life is. You learn something new every day. Let me know what you guys thought about it, right? So then after that, so they went to the break room, broke some shit. Then after that, they went to King of Diamonds, and Dr. Princess has them in VIP. Malaysia pulled Tamika to the side, right, to tell her, like, I think we should go to Goshay's event. And Tamika's like, she'll think about it, because she still feels like she doesn't really need any education. Let me know how you guys feel about it, because I was watching the episode, and Tamika was feeling like, she's being bullied. I was like, I don't necessarily know if I agree with the fact that you're being bullied, because I disagree. I vehemently disagree with that. I can see how you feel it coming from Goshay, because I think that Goshay just at any point wants to have an issue with Tamika, but I don't think that, because Tamika feels that if she doesn't go, people, well, shit, Goshay did say that she thinks she's homophobic, but I don't think so. I don't think that was fair of Goshay to say that to Tamika. I don't think that was fair. Because if Tamika says that she has, but then I was about to say something, but then it's also how white people say when a racist white person says, I have black friends. You can still be racist and still have black friends. Just like you can be homophobic and you can still have people in your family that are people in your lives, people in your family that are lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, queer, whatever those other two letters stand for, so you can. So I just don't think that it was fair for her to attach that title to Tamika. Do I think that Tamika is homophobic? Absolutely not. Do I think Tamika is a little bit on the ignorant side when it comes to certain things? Absolutely. But homophobic, I just don't get that from Tamika. I honestly don't. I honestly do not get that from Tamika. Let me know what you guys think. What I also will say about Tamika is, girl, you are very, I mean, dismissive as fuck. Dismissive. Because when when you were going to get that stuff, whatever done to your face, and your friend, you were talking to your friend, and you cut that woman off, and you said, "Well, I needed to." I was like, "No, you didn't." She was trying to tell you something. She was basically telling you what I just said. Go for the awareness, especially with you being in business. Because Tamika, she's like, you don't want to say things that would offend people. And Tamika's like, well, I'm an older woman, so older women get away, and that's the problem. That is the problem. As people get older, some people let them get away with things that they say, and it's because, she's old, so she just said no. We gotta stop that too. We definitely gotta stop shit like that. But that was the episode, you guys. I'm still puzzled by the fact that next week is the season finale. But hey, please let me know what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section below. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and also share the video. And until the next time, stay safe. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So, yeah, you guys, next video up will be the video I do. So, Love and Marriage DC dropped it. Won't be picking it back up until the reunion, right? And that'll be live as well. So what we'll do tonight and tomorrow, be sure to expect Let's Get Into the Blogs. I'll have that up tomorrow. I promise you I'll have it up tomorrow because I don't have anything else to do tonight. And then we'll talk about Quiet on the Set. And then that'll be it, you guys. So, and then we'll have Potomac and Summer House Martha's Vineyard tomorrow. But I'll see you guys for those videos. Bye.